The multipolar balance of power, stability, or strategic rivalry. In Episode 1, we examined whether the American-led global order is evolving. In Episode 2, we explored China's strategic identity, asking whether it operates as a modern nation-state or a civilization thinking in centuries. Today, we zoom out. If the global system is shifting, and if different powers operate with different historical memories and strategic cultures, what does a truly multipolar world look like? Is multipolarity more stable or more dangerous? Before we begin, please subscribe, like, and share this channel for research-driven geopolitical documentaries designed to connect history, economics, and strategy. This is Episode 3 of our Global Power Arc, and today we examine the structure of emerging global power. A multipolar world is one in which power is distributed among several major states, rather than concentrated in one dominant superpower. Historically, examples include 19th century Europe before World War I, the Cold War, often described as bipolar, the unipolar moment after 1991. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, the United States stood as the sole superpower. But today, influence is more dispersed. Major actors now include the United States, China, the European Union, Russia. Multipolarity does not mean equality. It means distributed influence. Power today is multidimensional. Military capability, economic scale, technological leadership, demographics, energy security, institutional alliances. No single country dominates all layers simultaneously. The United States maintains global military reach. China has become a manufacturing and infrastructure powerhouse. The European Union wields regulatory influence. India is rising demographically and economically. Russia remains energy and security significant. Multipolarity emerges not from sudden decline, but from relative redistribution. There are two competing theories. Theory A: multipolarity increases stability because power is balanced. No single state can dominate. Competition creates restraint. Theory B: multipolarity increases risk. More major actors mean more miscalculation, alliance shifts, and regional flashpoints. Before World War I, Europe was multipolar and deeply interconnected economically. Interdependence did not prevent conflict. This raises a critical question. Does economic integration guarantee peace or merely delay rivalry? Today's multipolarity is different from the 19th century. Technology plays a central role. Artificial intelligence, semiconductors, cybersecurity, space capabilities, digital payment systems. Strategic competition increasingly revolves around technological ecosystems. Countries are building independent semiconductor supply chains, alternative payment systems, regional trade frameworks, infrastructure partnerships. This suggests not full decoupling, but strategic compartmentalization. Let's pause. Which future do you think is more likely? Stable multipolar balance, competitive blocs with limited cooperation, fragmented economic regions, renewed global institutional reform? Comment your prediction below. In Episode 4, we'll feature one of your perspectives when we examine how AI could reshape civilizational power itself. Alliances complicate multipolarity. NATO expansion, Indo-Pacific partnerships, regional trade agreements. These networks create overlapping layers of influence. Multipolarity today is not cleanly divided blocks. It is a web of interdependence. A country may compete technologically with one state while trading heavily with another. This complexity makes the system harder to predict. Global trade remains deeply integrated. The US dollar still dominates reserves and transactions. China remains central to manufacturing supply chains. Europe remains a major export market. Multipolarity is emerging within interdependence, not isolation. That is historically unusual. The defining question of our era may not be, who becomes number one? But rather, can multiple great powers coexist without systemic conflict? History offers mixed lessons. But today's world possesses nuclear deterrence, deep financial integration, and real-time information networks, variables previous multipolar eras did not. This could increase caution or accelerate escalation. Multipolarity is not inherently stable or unstable. It depends on strategic patience, crisis management mechanisms, economic resilience, technological governance, diplomatic adaptability. The global order is not collapsing. It is becoming more complex. In Episode 1, we saw systemic evolution. In Episode 2, we saw civilizational identity shaping strategy. Now in Episode 3, we see structural redistribution. Power is no longer singular. It is layered. And layered systems require careful balance. But a deeper transformation may be underway. Artificial intelligence could redefine economic productivity, military capability, and even civilizational advantage. In Episode 4, we examine, can AI reshape the hierarchy of global power? Because the next world order may not be decided by geography alone, but by algorithms,